What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the most memorable games of the chess history. This is the going to be a playlist because I am working on this playlist. So this is the first video of that playlist, that is the most memorable games in the chess history. And in this playlist we are going to cover most amazing matches. So this is the first match, and in this match I am going to tell you something very interesting. Now, what is special about this match? So, this match is actually played between Paul Morphy versus Duke Karl. Paul Morphy was playing with the white pieces and Duke Karl was playing with the black pieces. Now, the thing is that white actually sacrificed multiple pieces. He sacrificed his rook, he sacrificed his knight, and he sacrificed his queen also, and delivered a checkmate with a rook and the bishop. And the interesting thing is that guys left. That was his rook and his bishop, and he delivered the checkmate with those two pieces only. That's the thing, guys. He sacrificed all of his pieces and just delivered checkmate with his two remaining pieces, and that's very interesting. So guys, let's analyze this match, and I'm sure you will really like this match. So we have e4 on the board. This is the king's pawn opening. Through this, white is proclaiming the control over the center, and it is known for its aggressiveness. Moreover guys, this match is known for its immortality because this match is the example how aggressive chess match can be. It is the immortal example that sometimes sacrifices can really pay off. So guys, let's move forward. We have e5 on the board. This is the basic defense against the e4 move, and it's a basic response to e5 is the equally aggressive move. So both the plates are actually equal. You can see the bar. It is showing that both the plates are actually equal. We have knight at f3. This is natural development, next square for knight. Knight is actually attacking on this pawn at e5, and we have pawn comes at d6. Guys, at this point of time, this becomes the Philidor defense. This pawn is protecting this e5 pawn, and moreover this bishop's diagonal has been opened too. So this is the Philidor defense main line. We have d4 on the board, that's the attacking in the center, and now we have bishop g4 pinning the knight to the queen. This pin can become sometimes annoying. I mean, if you are going for a legal's gambit, then this pin is not that much annoying, because in legal's gambit you just have to go with knight takes on e5 and then sacrifice the queen. Then since your bishop has to be at this square and your knight has to be at c3 also, but it is not a legal's gambit, so we are not going on that road. So now we have pawn takes at e5, bishop takes knight, and we have queen takes bishop at f3. This is a natural move, you know. So pawn takes pawn at e5. At this point of time guys, you can see the queen is aligned on this f7 square, and it is actually very dangerous for black, so black has to be very careful with this. And white actually took the chance. He went with bishop to c4, and you can see guys, this is the instant checkmate. Now the thing is that we have multiple things through which black has multiple ways to defend against this attack. First way is just to move the knight at f6 through to guard this f7 square, but it will just simply backfire because we have knight at f6 and bishop takes knight, and now you can't recapture this knight. Why? Because the moment you capture knight, this is simple checkmate. Second thing is that the pawn can come at this f6 square. This is again a blunder. I mean, not a blunder, it's again a mistake, because it will open this diagonal h5 and it will simply go for again a check, and this is actually not good. The third option is queen comes at this e7, protecting this square, and this is actually good. The last option is knight blocking this whole path. I mean, queen's whole path can be blocked by this knight, and it is also a development move. Of course we can have queen trade also, but there are multiple ways, I told you. So we have knight comes at f6, and you can see guys, the bar is jumping. Yes, bar is jumping forward, and he is saying that white has actually winning chances. Now why does bar is saying that white has winning chances? The thing is that we have queen comes at b3, and then you can see there is still a threat to checkmate which no one can avoid. So white actually go with queen b3, and we have queen comes at e7. Now the thing is that queen comes at e7 to protect this square. You may think that what will happen, because it's only bishop, not the queen, but still it is a very fatal, guys. Let's say you go with something move like this, and we have bishop takes on this square. If king moves away, then it's a simple checkmate. There is nothing that can avoid this checkmate. If king goes let me just move it. If king goes at this square, again this is a checkmate which no one can avoid. So that's why it is very fatal, and black has to be very careful with this. So that's why black goes with e7 on the board, queen e7, and protecting this square. At this point of time, guys, white is actually one more chance. White can attack this b7 pawn and then win this rook. So you can see the moment queen takes on b7, this knight is not hanging, of course, because this rook is hanging, and this queen can't leave this outpost because queen is protecting this square. So you can see that white has a very good position, but white didn't take the advantage of this position because white has something else in his mind. So let's just find out. We have knight comes to c3, natural development move. Knight can jump at d5 and attack this queen and go for this c7 fork also, but still this d5 square is protected by this knight. So what can white do? Simply go and pin this knight. That's one option. So pawn comes at c6, which doesn't really matter because queen is protecting this b7 square. So that's why he did that move. And also later this b5 move is also supported by this. So that's good. We have bishop comes at g5, pinning the knight to the queen. Now guys, you can see this knight can't jump anymore at this square, so this plan is over actually. So we have pawn comes at b5, and at this point of time, guys, can you find the best move? You can see the bar is jumping forward. Bar is showing that white has a very winning chance. So through which move actually white can gain a winning chance? Can you find it? It's actually knight takes pawn at b5, which is a knight sacrifice, guys. This is the first sacrifice of this match. So we have pawn takes knight and we have bishop takes pawn with a check. Now you can see this king can't jump at the square because after going for a castle here, this will be a direct attack. So this is actually very dangerous. So that's why knight comes and defend this square by d7, and white goes for castle anyway, and there is a double attack on this square. Moreover, through this attack, black will simply lose his queen. So that's why he has to be very careful. The rook d8 and defend this d7 knight, which is right move. So guys, at this point of time, what do you think the best move for white? Should white take it the knight with the bishop, or should white take the knight with the rook? I mean, there are two options that white can do. He can take it with the bishop, or he can take it with the rook. What do you think? Which option is the best? If you will ask me, of course, I'm not that much good. I'm just analyzing. So what does white place? White goes with another sacrifice here. We have rook sacrifice at the d7. It's not a sacrifice. It's an exchange sacrifice. Total not sacrifice, because we are taking a piece and giving up a piece. But our piece is more valuable. So it's an exchange sacrifice. Rook takes rook, and now you can see this is a check. And moreover, the queen was also under attack, so that's why rook has to take the rook, and we have another rook at d1 square. Now you can see this is actually getting very worse for the black. You know, the moment rook comes at d7, there will be threat to the queen, and of course there will be a discovered check at any time coming. So technically nothing can save black if black goes for any wrong move. So what does black goes? Black goes with queen e6, hoping that he could trade the queens so that he can have some kind of counterplay. But white is not giving black any chance to go for a counterplay. And now guys, again we have a very good move. Bishop takes rook at this d7 square, and we have knight takes bishop. Now guys, you can see that bar is completely up, and he's saying that white is completely winning the game. So guys, can you find the best move for white? It is actually the winning move, because this is the move which you were waiting for a long time. It's a queen sacrifice at b8 square. Knight takes queen. Can you find the finishing below? It's rook to d8, and it's a beautiful checkmate. Guys, look at this checkmate. That king can't move anywhere, and this whole diagonal is actually blocked, and the queen comes at this e6 square, which was actually a very big mistake for the black. And you can see how amazing this checkmate was. And of course, I told you this thing earlier also, that white has sacrificed all of his pieces and is left with only rook and the bishop, and was managed to deliver a checkmate with rook and his bishop alone. So guys, this is the brutality of chess. This is the aggressiveness of chess. This is the immortality of chess. So guys, with this, I am going to sign off for now because this is the end. Analysis has been done. And guys, I want to tell you one more thing, that this is the playlist of the most memorable games in chess history. So this is the first video, and now multiple videos are going to line up. So guys, keep waiting for this. And also tell me in the comments how you like this video, how you like this analysis. Actually, I researched a lot to find these matches. So just give me a like button and give me a share. No, not me a share. Share this video and also subscribe the channel. And thank you guys. Thank you for watching. So I will meet you in the next video. So till then, take care.